Okay, good evening, everyone. Appreciate everybody taking time out of your Sunday evening to call in. Tonight, we're going to be privileged to have Spencer Taylor on the phone with us. He is the manager of our technical support call-in number, live support. I'm just going to cover real quick for those who don't know on the call. We do have two Facebook groups you can join, the VIP Live TV group. They're good about putting things in there that could help you if you're having problems, as well as the NXR Global vStream Distributor group. What I'm going to do at this moment, for those that are online can see, if not, you can go back and watch the recording as I am recording it. On the screen, I've pulled up the VIP TV from the computer. They've done some really, really nice, I guess what you would call it, tweaking it. The guide, the new TV guide, is really, really nice. You can see here it defaults to have all the channels show up on the guide. Just scroll down the list and you can pull up the U.S. or whatever country you're wanting to see the guide on, and it'll populate the guide for the United States. So far, well, that one didn't work. Hold on. This one did earlier. I think the quality is just wonderful on what they've worked so hard to put together for all of us. Another thing I want to show everybody I'm really excited about, I think it's really going to help on our sales for the people that like sports. From the website, if you click on Live Sports, on the top you'll see where it says single screen. If you'll click it, it goes to multi-screen. Scroll down to what you want to watch, up to 4 live events. Click on the Watch Now, click the little link or the stream, and I'm just going to pull up these top 4 just to show you how it works online. When you get those 4 pulled up, you're going to see the 1, 2, 3, 4 little squares. Click on the play button, and they should all start streaming. We have 2 going. Another thing, too, you can go into each one and click on the little speaker and turn the volume up and down on either one, on any of them, or all of them. Okay, I guess that 4th one isn't going to pull up because my internet may be acting up because we got some strange weather moving through here again this evening. But anyway, that's how the quad streaming works. Also on this, I really like the way it shows what's live now and then lets you know when the other live events start. I always like to clear those out. So, Spencer, are you on the line? You want to *6 your phone or unmute your microphone?
Charlene.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. How's everyone doing this evening? I hope great. It's good that they actually got that up and running. They were doing some maintenance on it today, so they were working hard on that new platform, trying to get everything moved over. I want you all to understand it's still going to be a little bit of bugs here and there as they iron it all out. Like I heard you said you had 3 that showed up and the 4th one didn't play. It's still going to be dependent on how many people are on there. I understand their partnership also have their own service as well. So you have to understand that there are a lot of people using those services. And another thing about it is, do not, I repeat, do not tell people that it is buffer free. The only way it's going to be buffer free if you're the only one on that server. So I want you all to understand how streaming works. I've been doing this for 10 years. Before they even came out with devices, I was streaming content online. So it just depends on how many people are on that server. But never tell anybody that it's buffer free. You can always tell them to expect a little pixelation, a little hesitation from time to time, because everyone is streaming. Just because you're on your device doesn't mean that somebody overseas is on their device or in the next state over. So everyone is streaming content. You remember cable companies got streaming apps. Everybody is streaming. PlayStation Vue, Sling TV, Fire TV. Everyone is streaming some kind of content through some device or some APK on their phones, on all these devices. So let your potential customers know that to expect that. To me, that's a slight inconvenience for the price. If someone told me that it was going to be hesitation and I know that I'm saving another $130, $140 a month, you think I'm going to care about all that hesitation or a little bit of pixelation? Cable will pixelate and stutter and go out. Ask those who got satellite TV how they feel when it's raining. Their stuff go out. This won't go out. That's the good thing about this. So just let your potential customers know what to expect. Just use transparency. Let them know everything. I'd rather them say no after knowing everything than to not tell them everything and then they come back and say, you didn't tell me this was going to happen. Give them everything they need to know. Also, make sure that it's upload speeds, not download speeds. I know they've been telling y'all download speeds. Your download speed is only important when you're downloading content to your computer or to your phone. That's when download speeds come into play. Upload speed, you want to look for a minimum of 5 megabits. 3 is good. I can actually stream on my mobile network when I'm streaming. So I know you can go even below that. But 5 is good. Anything above that is good. Also, let your clients know. Do not have multiple devices connected to their to their router, because the more devices you have connected, the less power is going to be available in that Wi-Fi signal. You have 5 devices, that's 20% each. More is less. So always recommend that if a person has a TV close to their router, use the Ethernet cord, for whatever device they're using. If they have a Wi-Fi set up and they're not using it, turn off the Wi-Fi button. I know people have a V-Stream in one room and another room and another room. If you're not using them, turn them off. Just turn off the Wi-Fi. It's not going to forget to sign in or to log in. It's always going to be saved on that device. Just turn it off if you're not using it, because now it won't be sucking that signal. So just let your clients know what to expect. Always understand they may have more than one device connected, and let them know why they need to have that. Also, you may have clients say, I got the fastest internet. So what? If you have a dinosaur computer, guess what's going to happen? Your internet's going to run just like that dinosaur computer, because it doesn't matter how fast your internet is. It matters how fast your CPU can process that signal coming in so that it can be smooth. Slow speed on your computer, slow internet. I don't care if you have 1,000 megabits per second. Still going to run slow. So always remember that as well. So get as much information as you can from your clients. Understand what they have, and then let them know what to expect. Another thing you want to do is, if you put it up on your device, get some kind of video recorder. Do your own little demo. Save it to your desktop, and then you can email it. Just don't depend on the company. You're in business for yourself. I learned that a long time ago. The gentleman said, never totally rely on the company's materials. Create your own. Everyone can put it up on a laptop and do a video. Don't have to be a long video, just enough to give a person what to expect, that positive expectancy. Some people have to see it before they understand what you're talking about. You may have people say, oh, I got HBO Go, I got DirecTV Go. Someone hit me with that the other day. You know what I told them? I said, good. You know what, I thought about doing that. Can you show me a demo? They were more than happy to show me a demo. And then I did this. I want to practice my Spanish. Can you pull up a Spanish channel? Oh, I'm sorry. I want to practice my French. Can you pull up a French channel? And they looked at me dumbfounded. I said, you can't pull up a French channel? I logged in, went to a French channel, pull up an Arabic channel, pulled up another channel from another country. Believe me, he's like, okay, send me that information. I need to see that. Sent it to a nail salon shop down in North Carolina. They're going crazy. Got some people from Yemen down in North Carolina. They're going crazy because now they can watch content in their native language. Believe me, you show one person that speaks a foreign language and they're happy, they're going to tell everybody. They're going to tell everybody, and they're going to say it. They're going to jump on board because they understand that one person say something, it's like law. So just remember those little tips. Create your own little demo video. Let them know that to expect a little pixelation and buffering from time to time because it's going to depend on the time they're on their internet. Everybody else in the neighborhood on the internet. Anybody over from the other neighborhood is on the internet. So your internet provider will throttle your signal if everyone is using that service. Remember that too, and let them know that. That's about pretty much all I had to say right now, Charlene. Just wanted to let everybody know what to expect and how to relay the information to potential customers and even your current customers who may say, I got this. Let them know that's what's to be expected.
Okay, Spence, I have a question. I understand on the internet speed and the computer CPU. Do you know what the speed is on the V-string boxes?
The CPU, I think it's a little close to 2.0 or 2.1 gigahertz. Anything over 2 is good. Anybody that has 2 gigahertz or more, they're good. Anything under 2, you might want to upgrade. Also, let your customers know they can try a Wi-Fi booster. That helps. Ethernet cords, they help. You know, if they feel like they need to have cat jacks installed in the house, those help. You know, anything that you can separate the signal. If you got a 5.0 network, connect some of the devices to the 5.0 network. Have some connected to the 2.4 network. Have something connected to the Ethernet. Right now I have my computer on 2.4, my phone on 5.0, my device and my gaming system on the Ethernet. So everything is pulling on its own signal.
Okay. Can you share with us, since you've been doing the calls and helping people on the call, what are some of the most common questions you're getting from people? I'm sure it's probably the same few.
Normally about the pixelation of the buffering. Lately I've been getting people who have updated their Kodis to 17.4. Now, I sent a text message to David and told him that they need to disable the Kodi updater. One, because it's coming from Kodi's website. It's not coming from the Google Play Store or Android. It's coming from the website. So it's going to alert people about that update based on what comes out on the Kodi.tv website. Two, if you have a client who has done that, tell them to go into the Google Play Store, update it from there, come back out, go into the vStream TV, and then use the updater to update it from there. They won't have to do a system well, if they update to 17.4, they're definitely going to have to do a system reset. That's going to take the Kodi back to 17.1. Then have them go into the Play Store and update it from there. That's going to take it back to 17.3. Then they can go and use the updater so they can have the build back on there.
Okay.
So just remember that.
All right. Well, we appreciate everything you're doing. I know it's a huge help to me and everybody else in the company and our customers and future customers. And I want to thank you for what you're doing, and I'm sure everybody else does too. Did anybody have a quick question while we have Spencer on the phone? If you do, *6 or unmute your microphone.
This is Linda. When you say disable the Kodi updater, how do you do that?
No, they have to do that. You don't have to do anything. That comes from corporate. He can go in there and actually disable that updater through the mainframe. So you don't have to do it. Just remember that don't update your Kodi from there.
Anybody else have any questions?
Hi, this is Angie Thompson. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say great job to both of you. Spence, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. I do. I mean, I just love this stuff. This is my niche. And so, yes, I'm looking forward to learning everything that you have, and I'm so glad that you are so willing to share with the company, with the team, because, I mean, that's just powerful to have that, you know, at the core of our leadership and support. The other comment was about something that you mentioned. A lot of times when a lot of people are on one server, you might have some buffering. I'm not really sure if this has any, if it works, but it has worked for me. And one suggestion, after I've reset my internet modem and, you know, just, you know, cleared everything out, and I'm still having problems. I'm on my 5G. I'm still having issues. I call the cable company, and I ask them to change my channel. And a lot of times, when you call in, you need to say change my channel up front, because otherwise they're going to walk you through the process of resetting your modem and running a speed test and all that kind of stuff. So if you believe that that's what your issue is, I would suggest, you tell me if that's okay, to have them change that channel. And when they change that channel, I get all my speed and some, and I'm usually good to go.
That's a good idea to do for people who are still having a problem. When you reset your modem, I always tell people go to speedtest.net and run a quick internet test to see what's going on. Another thing, while you're in VIP, some people might be streaming a certain channel more than another channel. Like you can go to one channel and get no buffer. You might go to another channel. It's probably got 1 million people watching that channel, so you're going to get that. So it still comes down to what channel you're watching, what time of the day you're watching. You know, the weekends are crazy because everybody's home and everybody's on the internet. You know, so it's always going to depend on the time frame. I guess you can kind of keep notes on certain times of the day. You might go in there and you're checking and see if it's smooth or if it's twitchy or hesitating a little bit. Sometimes resetting your modem does the trick without you even having to call in to have them change the channel. But sometimes if that works, that's a good idea. I recommend if that's a solution, why not?
Okay. And my next thing is a question. We got an email that said that the VIP, you can now use it on 5 devices from the same IP address.
Yes.
And so my question is, does that mean that I can run 5 devices from my IP address at home and
Yes.
have my cell phone away from home?
Yes, because your cell phone is on a mobile network.
Gotcha.
So it's not. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. You can have it on 5 devices in your home, and you can unsync your phone from your network
Yes.
and log in. So yes, as long as your mobile network is not tied to that Wi-Fi signal, yeah, absolutely.
So what's the total number of connections we can have at one time?
5 at one time.
Okay.
On that one IP address, 5 at the same time.
On one IP address.
Right. So whatever
But
your
what if
network is, say again.
So, but what if I have my tablet and I'm at a friend's house connected to their IP address, and I'm logging into VIP? Is that possible? With 5 going on at my home.
Well, the thing about it is, I believe that is possible because you're on a different IP address. But for GP, I would just unhook one. I would just turn the Wi-Fi out just for GP because I'm not sure.
Right.
I haven't tested that out yet, so I can't give a definitive answer. And I want to make sure that my answer is the correct answer, so I don't want to give a wrong answer. And I'm not going to, if I don't know, I'm not going to pretend I do know. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I want to make sure if I know, you're going to know. I will know, believe that. I will know, but.
Great. And last question, and I'm done for tonight. Now I'll let somebody go ahead and answer the question. But anybody else have a question, go ahead, because you may ask what I'm going to ask.
Yes, I do, Forrest.
Go ahead.
Charlie? Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
On my cellular network, I get a picture at times and no audio. Is there any preference of the carrier for cellular?
I don't think it has anything to do with the carrier. Some streams, sometimes, I was watching something yesterday and it had no audio when I was trying to stream a movie. So sometimes you got a stream that's coming through that just has no audio. What you can try to do is refresh your browser on your mobile network to see if that would clear it up. But sometimes you may have a stream that comes through that don't, for some reason, don't have an audio. I've seen streams come through. Somebody got a TV or something in the background.
Yeah, I'll get it. Hold on.
I've seen streams come through where it was just audio and no picture. So it has nothing to do with the service. It just has to do with whatever the streaming source is. So there's nothing wrong with the service, just that source right there that's coming through just may not have an audio. Something going on with it. Something didn't get, codecs didn't happen. It's strange. Every now and then you're going to get that. But there's nothing wrong with the service. It's just that stream source.
Okay, does anybody else have any questions?
Get your questions answered while I'm here. That's why I'm here on this call.
This is Linda again. When I click on a show, it goes through all kinds of different things to bring on the show, and I don't understand what it's doing.
Can you elaborate a little bit more about what it does? Is it hesitating? Is it going through different things before it actually streams? Is it loading up? What is it doing?
It says working.
Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. Anytime you upload to a stream, that's when it says it's working. That means that your internet is uploading to the server. Depending on where that server is how long it gets there, how long it gets back before it loads up. So working is a normal thing. Sometimes it's going to take a little longer to load into the server. Sometimes you might have to try 2 or 3 times. Because sometimes the server might have so much traffic that you just don't get in. So every blue moon, if you don't get in the first time, try it again. But yes, if this ain't working, that's all a normal process.
Could that have something to do with the internet speed, her internet speed as well?
No. Sometimes, not really. It just depends on how many people are on that server, how far that server is away. Working is what you want to see when you actually enable it. When you actually click the stream, working is what you want to see. Now, if it's not doing that, then we don't know what's going on. But when it's working, that means it is sending a signal, trying to upload to the server. Once it gets to that signal, it's got to go way to that server to log in, and then that server got to send that signal back to the player so it can start playing.
Okay, anybody else have any questions?
Okay, I think I'll ask my question now. We have been told in the past if we were having problems pulling up streams or if we had buffering issues to change the server. At what point should we go into settings and try all of the servers?
Depends on how much trouble you're having with pixelation. Like I said, if you're on one channel and you're getting some hesitation and pixelation, exit out of that channel and try another one. Because sometimes you just might have a lot of people watching that channel. So it has nothing to do with the server at that time. You want to make sure that it's that channel instead of the server. If you have 1 million people on one channel and you only have 10,000 on another channel, that 1 million people, you're going to get some problems. You're going to have some hesitation, some pixelation, because there are less people on that channel. So, and a good thing is if you're getting that problem, exit out, try a different channel, and see if you're getting the same thing. Now, if you're getting the same thing, I'd say try at least 3 channels, 3 different channels. 1 premium channel, 1 basic cable channel, and 1 sports channel. I recommend just do 3. If you're still getting that same little problem, then try a different server. But if you got 1 channel giving you a problem and the other 2 aren't, then just realize that there are just a lot of people streaming that channel.
Okay, Christy Green has a question. Christy, I got your message on Facebook. If you'll *6 on your phone or unmute your microphone, maybe we can hear you.
Charlie?
Yes.
Okay. I have a question for Spencer, please. I was listening to Angie's question regarding to call the cable company and change the channel. I am quite new in this business, and obviously I have a lot of questions. What channel do you have them change it to? I thought it was always supposed to be on 3.
I believe she's talking about the channels for the your internet that the cable company can change.
Yes. Thank you.
That's exactly correct. She was talking about what the cable company can do. Change
Right.
the channel. I mean, you really got 2 channels, 2.4, 5.0. I don't know what other channels they may have. They may have something in between that. But yeah, that's just basically about what the cable company, they can do a lot more than what they can claim they can do. You just have to be adamant when you call them up. Because just like she said, the first thing they want to do is try to troubleshoot your router.
Right. Okay, Spencer, I have someone that's typing in on the chat that she's got a new phone and she's having trouble getting through. She wants to, it says, could you ask Spencer what are changes of seeing the fight good with VIP TV?
Well, state that question again.
She's wanting to know if there were any changes or what you recommend for people to be able to get the McGregor or the big fight that's coming up next weekend on the VIP TV.
Go to Live Sports, click Boxing, and go from there and watch. It's going to be on Sky Sports. It's going to be on HBO. It's going to be on any other sports, Box Nation, whatever is in there. You just go to Live Sports, click on categories, find boxing, and then click on boxing.
Okay. I think she's talking about if they just have VIP and they don't have a V-Stream.
Doesn't matter. They can do that on the computer. They can still do that.
Okay.
Or even on the phone.
Charlene.
Yes.
I want to ask a question. When you do your speed test, what is more important, the download or the upload?
Upload speeds is the most important when it comes to streaming.
And so what should you have at, what should be the megabytes on that?
I'd say at least 5 minimum.
Oh,
Most are running anywhere between 11, 12. I mean, you can go as far. I can stream on my mobile network, and my mobile network is nowhere near my internet. So, it just depends.
Well,
because what you want to look for. Go ahead.
Because I'm always getting 1.78, and I know that's not right. And I complained to my provider and asking them what's going on. So I have to call them tomorrow because I get 26.9. 90 and upload 1.78.
Okay. What I want you to do tonight or tomorrow is unplug your router for about 10 minutes.
Okay, you're talking about
your router.
My router.
Yes.
Okay.
Just unplug
it for 10 minutes?
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then plug it back in. That's doing a hard reset on your modem.
Okay.
And also, I want to make this, someone brought this to my attention today. When your clients are in Kodi, please tell them to exit out of Kodi before they even turn off their device. I understand a lot of people are hitting the home button. Don't do that. Kodi is a software that needs to be shut down, closed out, just like your computer. When you close out your computer and it's shut down, it needs to close everything that's open and running, turn it off, and then shut down. So just make sure that you power out of Kodi. Sometimes it'll take 30 seconds, sometimes faster, sometimes longer. Remember, the V-Stream is nothing but a microcomputer. That's all it is. It's a laptop with a keyboard and a mouse and a TV screen. That's all it is. It's a microcomputer, so you have to let it close out before you actually turn the device off with the power button with the remote. So always remember that.
Spencer, it's Christy. Thank you so much for your response. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, Spencer, someone else is asking on the chat, are they on the updaters on the V-Stream? Are they going to be doing it like they've done it in the past where when we turn our boxes on, we'll get the little updater thing that we need to update, or do they just need to do them ever so often?
Well, the add-ons are going to update anyway. He's going to have it set up so if anything needs to update, it will let you know there's an update. Absolutely. You'll get a notification.
Okay. All righty. Anybody else have any questions while we're holding Spencer hostage here tonight?
Hey, it's okay.
On the V-Stream, when it tells you that there's a Kodi update, how do you get out of that screen?
You should be able to reverse out.
Okay.
If it doesn't allow you to reverse out, just unplug it for 3 seconds and plug it back in. That'll get you out of that.
If I have issues with my V-Stream, how do I get help with that?
Call me.
And how do I do that?
Hold on, and I'll put the number up on the screen if you're online. If not, it'll be in the recording. He's got the phone number is 910-775-0828. And it's showing what I got were the hours Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to noon Eastern Time and 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday mornings from 10 to noon. Does that sound right, Spencer?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And if you have any questions other than needing tech support, you need to call the office or send them a email. All right, Kim has another question. It says, on the vStream, will they be adding additional add-ons like BNU?
BNU, yes. If you got a VS2 or VS3, just go to oneamonth.live. There are tips up there that we keep posted on there. So that's another thing I'm going to recommend that you all do, is to go to that website to see what new developments or what new things are going on, because we're making sure that you all are kept in the know. But you also have to go to that website and look too, because the information is always there. Yes, with the updater, you will be getting all that. I'm not sure if they added the new yet, but yes, absolutely. Anything that's new, see, I'm testing add-ons all the time. Like I said, I've been streaming for a while, so I'm always testing devices. Actually, I have an extra device where I'm testing 17.4 right now. It's a little buggy, it's a little laggy, it's a little twitchy, but it's going to be the final release before they prepare to go to 18. So anything that I find that's good, I send a text message. We get it to Jerry. We say, hey, add this. We need to add this. This is a good add-on. And that way everyone, everyone will have that. So any new add-ons that I test that I feel like is good, you all are going to get. I'm going to make sure that they add it.
Okay, Michael Giles is asking on the chat, will there be a good Vietnamese app coming that you know of?
App or channel?
You said Apple channel?
I said app or channel, because I know if he's talking about Vietnamese, I hope he doesn't think he's
oh, no, he says channel.
Well, okay.
Yeah, he just wrote in channel.
I can actually send a request for that, because my clients down in North Carolina, they're from Vietnam, so I will request that. I will also check out anything out there to see if they have that kind of content, but I can actually send a text message once I get off this phone to inquire about that. So,
okie dokie. Anybody else have any questions or comments? Okay, Kim wanted me to show the quad streaming again, so if you're online, I will do that real quick. When you go to live sports, it'll show single screen. If you'll click on the left side of it, it'll change it to multi-screen. Then What's Live Now, click on the Watch Now tab, and then in the little white box, click the stream. Go down and click on 4 of them. I'm just going to click the top 4 like I did a few minutes ago. Once it shows 1, 2, 3, 4 in the squares, click the play button. And we'll see if those will play for you. Okie doke. There you go. We got 3 out of 4. That 4th one's just giving me fits. So there you go, everyone. All right, anybody else have any questions or comments? Okay, Angie, did you have anything else you need to cover tonight or have any more questions?
No, I think you guys did a fabulous job. Thank you, and thank you.
All right, Spence, did you have anything else you wanted to cover with anybody tonight?
Well, that was it. I made sure that I covered everything and let everybody know how to let their customers know what's going on. You know, let them know what to expect. Create your own little demo. Understand that anything that's going on with the VIP TV is not coming from the B-Stream side, but the other side of the partnership. So anything that's going on over there, we're constantly letting them know what's going on. So they are aware. If anything's going on, they know it. So you do not have to worry about calling the company. We're staying on top of that. David and I are on it 24/7 pretty much. We're letting them know what's working, what's not working, what's being reported, especially David. David is really letting them know. So that's where the credit lies. He actually is making sure that those guys over there know what's going on. So I'm actually able to monitor everything that's going on, what problems are being reported, so that when people call in, I know what's going on as well.
And you two are doing a fabulous, fabulous job, and we all appreciate it. And I know I'll probably speak for a lot of people. I love my savings from not having cable TV anymore.
Oh, yeah. It's 6 years. It's 6 years this weekend for me. So I've been free from that cable bill for quite some time.
Yes.
Now, here's a tip. I'm glad I got y'all here. Some years ago, I was promoting a software that you can download to your computer and watch TV in 92 different countries with 3,500 channels. And I took this course from my online teacher. He told me to run an ad in a Thrifty Nickel, and I thought he was crazy when he told me to do that. But he said, you know what? People are still looking for deals in there. So I ran an ad in the Bay Area about TV, how to cut your cable bill, one-time fee. And believe it or not, I made 10 sales that day alone. So there are people who still read those Thrifty Nickels and penny savers. You'll be surprised. Put an ad in there. Don't cost much. Get your customers. Your customers are your lifeline and your lifeblood for your business. Understand B-Stream is a vehicle. It is not our business. It belongs to Mr. Bremner. That's his business. We're just independent. What we do is our business. It's a vehicle, but use everything and any tool that you can think of, just use it. You never know. Just let people know. If you're out sitting down in a restaurant, just pull it up on your phone and just start watching TV. You'll be surprised how many people start looking over your shoulder to see what you're looking at. I do it all the time. I had a person, I was watching a basketball game last year at the bowling alley. The guy looked at my phone, he looked at the TV, he looked at my phone, he looked at the TV. He said, you watching a basketball game? I said, yeah. I said, matter of fact, while y'all watching the commentators, I'm going to be watching the halftime show. He said, you're lying. I said, watch. As soon as halftime hit, I just showed him on my phone and watching the halftime show. So just log in. I don't care where you are. Let people see that you're watching TV. I guarantee you people start wondering what you have. They're going to ask you if you got Direct Go, HBO Go. No. Why do I have that? They want too much money. You don't ask.
Want too much for too little.
Exactly. You know, if you don't let people know, they'll never know.
That's what I tell my people all the time. Open your mouth. If you don't talk, I tell people, If your mouth is open, your business is open. If you don't tell them what you have, they don't know, and they will get it from somebody else.
Absolutely. The only thing they can say is no. Thank you. Have a great day. Keep it moving. I don't debate with anybody. I don't get in I don't. If a person tell me they got A, B, C, D, and they're fine, great. Glad you got it going on. But I will ask them to do a demo. Well, I'll do that. They'll be more than happy to show you, too, until you ask them to pick one of them channels that we got. And now, with the quad core, let them do me. Then when they do a demo, I'm saying, man, I want to be able to watch four different things at the same time. Can you show me how to do that on that? You start making them think when you start becoming a broader thinker, using your imagination. Let people know. Because I guarantee you, once they see it, they're going to want to know what you have. They're going to ask you all kind of questions. What you got on that? What's that? Okay? Be more than happy to share it with you.
They want to know what it is and how much it is and how can I get it.
Here's one thing that I tell people. All I ask you to do is just try it for 1 month. Compare it to what you have. Compare it. Test drive it for a month. If you don't like it, cancel and keep it moving. That's how you get that. Let them try it for a month. 5 days is not enough. Try it for a month. Compare it to what you have and see what happens. You'd be surprised how many people would say, you know what? I'm calling cable. I done had people saying, I'm calling cable right now and telling me, hey, look, I'm bringing the devices to y'all, converter boxes, y'all can get it. Here's what people have to understand. One, they don't need a converter box, an HD converter box to watch HD content. It's already coming through. A majority of the content on this VIP is in HD. A small percentage might be in SD, but your eyeballs can only determine a certain level of quality. That's a fact. I'm a science nerd, so I know. 2, they don't have to worry about no rental fees. And so when people start to understand that, they don't need that. For the quad screen, they don't need a picture-in-picture TV. That's another plus. So use the benefits to your advantage.
Isn't the quad TV, isn't it still only available on the website version? It's not available on the V-Stream, correct?
It should be available there, too, when you log in from the V-Stream. Remember, you're logging into the platform as well. So it's going to be available there as well. Absolutely.
Okay. I don't know. I was just going by what was said last month or whatever when it first came up. I haven't even looked at it on the V-Stream today.
I can't see it being available on the computer and not on the V-Stream. That doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
So because you're logging into a platform, even though you're clicking on the add-on, you still got your login credentials. So yes, absolutely.
That'll be great.
I even know how to get my own API key when the add-on stops streaming. I want to get my own API key. I've taught myself how to upgrade 4.4 to 5.1. I've been teaching myself how to do a lot that's just going to benefit everyone. Because when Elysium went out, when there was no stream, it wouldn't bring up no movies, no nothing. I went and got my own API key, registered for it. They sent it to me in an email. I put it in, and I've been streaming ever since. Even though they made the fix, I have my own API key. So you're only limited by your imagination. That's all I'm going to tell you. You know, I served in the Marine Corps, and I've been in a lot of different places, a lot of places that will make grown men cry. Sometimes you have to be able to be patient and think out of situations. So use your imagination. The benefits are there. The bullet points are there. Use them to your advantage. people start talking or being away from you, just keep it moving. Don't debate with them. Have a great day. Keep it moving.
Right.
Charlene, can you hear me?
Did I hear someone? Yes, go ahead.
Hey, this is RJ. I finally got on through my phone. But anyway, who was just speaking because whoever he is, I'm a Vietnam era Marine myself. And so what you were just describing is what Marines are known for, and that's adapt, improvise, and overcome.
Simplified, Double Dog.
And what's your name?
Spencer.
Oh, Spencer, I've been hearing about you, but I just got on late, so I wasn't sure who it was. Well, we'll have to talk sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we won't talk now because this is all business now, but I would love to talk to you. So how would I reach you?
My number is, Charlene has my number already.
Yeah, I have it on one of the emails, on the support email. I'll be sure to do it. It's RJ Diamond. So anyway, so I finally got on and got a lot of good info. Thanks for everything.
Charlene?
Yes.
Is there going to be a replay of this here recording?
Yes, it is being recorded.
Okay, so is there any way I can get back on it? I mean, to see it?
Yeah, I'll post it in the successcall.net group, and if you're on Facebook, if you want to send me a message on Facebook, once I get it uploaded and get a YouTube link on it, I can send you the link to it.
Okay, because I get you on message as well as on Facebook, I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, I record all of them.
Okay, good. That's all. Because I want to see whether you can get the 4 TVs, 4 programs.
Okay.
When is this taking effect? Is it now or it's going to be added on?
No, it's already working. I just showed it. I just showed it online live.
So how do I get
it is working
on my TV on my VStream? On my VIP.
I haven't messed with it on the VStream yet, so I don't know.
Oh, so maybe I can get it on my tablet or on my phone.
Yeah, that's what I just showed. It was, from my computer. So.
Okay.
But Spence is saying you should be able to get it on the VStream as well.
Right.
Well, I just tried, so maybe I'll work with it, or maybe I'll call some Spencer maybe next week sometime. See, I can do that.
Yeah, I haven't. This is Angie. I haven't done an update recently since they started this, but right now it's not on there.
Yeah, I noticed that with mine.
Now, that could be that they want to make sure that it's working well on the platform before they actually update the add-on for your VIP. Because if I'm not mistaken, you probably have the old platform on your add-on. So I don't know if they updated it so you have the new look platform in the VStream.
Okay.
They're supposed to be sending me a device. So once I get my hands on a VStream device, I can see how they have everything set up. And if I need to make recommendations to make it easier for people to understand it, then that's what I'm going to do.
Spencer.
Yes.
Is there any way you can request for a certain station? Well, because I like National Geographic and I can't get it.
Yes, you can request any channel. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll
National Geographic's on the VIP.
No, Charlene. When I try to get it, I don't get it. You'll show me, and then when I press play, it says no streaming available.
Now, it could be
now you were the VIP, but I'm just talking about the other programs within it. Like you go to movies or TV shows.
Oh, you're talking about it on the VStream?
Yes, on the VStream.
Oh, you're talking about, okay, National Geographic?
Yes.
Which add-on are you using?
Well, they went from Exodus to something else. I get it on my VStream 2, but on the 3, they have it.
Covenant.
Yeah, I can't get it. I can't get it.
I don't
But
know.
I
I don't
see
know
what you
why.
got on
I
the
was
screen.
I was watching Shark Week on National Geographic the other day.
But was you watching it on the VIP TV, or was you watching it
No,
on the V
I'm
stream?
watching it through. No, I'm watching it through Covenant add-on.
Well, I'll go to Covenant add-on and I'll try. Okay?
Yeah, just try it from there. But see, there are. Here's some y'all ought to know. Some of these add-ons, you have to tweak them. They're set at a default function. So what I do is I go in and I look at an add-on and I see what needs to be removed as far as the source, what URL may need to be changed, because most of these will be running, they'll use a URL resolver, they'll use a universal resolver, and then they have their own settings. And so sometimes I go in there and I tweak them because I learned how to tweak certain add-ons so that they get rid of the dead sources. I set it up to autoplay, so it actually one click. I do all of that. So like I said, once I get a vStream device in my hand so I can see what they have as far as what they have in the add-ons, what's the build, how the build is, the compatibility, what's functioning, then I can better make an assessment on recommendations. But for my own personal device, it's not a vStream, but I guarantee you, it will run with a lot of these different devices out here because I customize my own devices. And I've been doing it for quite some time. So until I get a vStream device, then I can see how they got it laid out, how they have their Android system laid out, how they have the build laid out, what they got in it. So once I understand all that, then I can pretty much make recommendations from here and there. And hopefully they'll just say, okay, we need to add this, add that, take this off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together something that Bob can post on oneamonth.live to show you tips and tricks on how to tweak your Covenant and how to tweak your Elysium so that it will be one-click play. You won't have to worry about no open load. I disable all of that. So
that sounds great. I wish they'd hurry up and get you a vStream.
yeah, I guess when they come out, they're supposed to be shipping me one out so I can actually see what it is. So
I almost feel like sending you mine.
You know, that's funny. One guy said, man, I ought to send all 5 of these devices to you to redo. I'm like, yeah, hey, look, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Whatever I know, whatever knowledge I know about these devices, you all are going to know. I can't get to everybody, but if everyone can make money, I made money. Whether I made it physically, mentally I made the money. It's all about you all, really, technically. That Marine that I just spoke to, he knows that. We're about the people. We don't leave anybody behind. We don't care what's going on. Bombs could be dropping. We're not going to leave you behind. So anything that I know, any tricks, tips, tweaks, here's another thing that you all can do. I'm glad y'all made me talk about this and bring it up. I almost forgot about it. If you have the Ares Wizard, you go into the Ares Wizard. The Ares Wizard is a tool that has a maintenance tool section, a tweak section. You can check your cache, you can check your packages, you can check your thumbnails there. It'll tell you exactly what kind of stuff is in there. You can delete it from there. But also, it will generate settings based on how much memory you have on your device. It would generate those settings for you. And then once you enable those settings, you just power out of Kodi and then go back into Kodi so it can save those settings. That will actually help with your buffering. It ain't going to alleviate it, but it'll make it much easier. I also been playing around with the codecs, with the upscale, the scaling. I changed it from 20%, which is default. to 80%, and it streams that much better. So there are little tweaks. I even can actually show y'all how to set up a password on your devices. So that when you're out and about, guess what? Nobody can go on your vStream and mess nothing up. See, these are the little things that I learned how to do that you all are going to know how to do.
That's great. Great information. Anybody else have any questions or comments?
It was an awesome call, Charlene, and thank you, Spencer.
You're welcome.
All righty. I guess we will end the call. Spencer, thank you for your time and everything you're doing. We're ready to see it all. Well, we already got the best. We want to, as one of them would say, it's getting gooder and gooder.
Absolutely. Appreciate you inviting me to the call. This is what I do. I told the company when I first had a call with them that I did not really care about the company. I said my focus was the customers and those involved. Not to say I don't care about the company, but I just wanted them to know that my focus was the customers. A happy customer is going to tell other customers. And so if I can help people be happy, get their questions answered, it's going to make your life much easier, because once you get a customer, they're in my hands now, and I got this. So you don't have to worry about your customer not getting the support that they need. It's going to free up your time so that you don't have to worry about them calling you. That's why I took the position. At first they were saying, hey, you might be overwhelmed. I'm like, please. Have you ever been in a hot country? That's overwhelming. Mr. Vietnam can tell you about that. That's overwhelming. Being on the phone? Please. That's not overwhelming. That's me just doing what I need to do to make sure that your clients are being served the best that I can give them.
We thank you very much. We've gone a little over an hour. I'm going to stop the recording. We appreciate everybody calling in, asking all the questions, and Spence giving us all the answers, and we look forward to learning more and more, Spencer. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Everybody have a good evening.